The Rings of Power Season 2 wrapped filming weeks before actors' strike. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, does it? If you put a bunch of chimpanzees and orangutans in front of camera, they would do much better job than the actors in The Rings of Power. Wes Hall, everybody, and welcome to another video. Now, this is an interesting topic that can be approached from various points of view, but the truth remains that as far as the Rings of Power goes, everything gets ridiculous instantly. You just mention the Rings of Prime, as I like to call it, in connection with anything, and it makes it 100% more funny, just because and simply how big of a joke that show is. But I have said and stated this particular fact many a time before. Please, my dear friends, look at the screen. It says The Rings of Prime Season 2 wrapped filming weeks before actors' strike. Prime Video's fantasy epic The Lord of the Rings of Power finished filming its second season weeks before the SAG-AFTRA strike began. Now, we have known that the show wrapped already. I mean, the second season wrapped filming quite a while ago. And it was mentioned that it was done filming and it was still being done. It was still being filmed during the writers' strike that preceded this actors' strike. Now, think what you will about the writers' strike and the actors' strike. Some people can say that, if you are not satisfied with the situation in your industry, and if you think you are not being treated well enough or paid very little, go on a strike. Why not? I mean, we have our rights. Other people can say, actors, for example, are getting a lot more money than other professions in the world, and I believe that the writers have more of a right to strike than actors, because I believe, and I can believe, that writers can be disadvantaged in the industry, especially the film industry, more than actors. But this is not the matter here. We are not here to discuss who's got the rights to what and who is being paid more or less. We are talking about the ridiculousness of the Rings of Power. As you can see, they don't really care about anything right there, over there, in the production team of the Rings of Prime, when they just went and finished it off. Now, this did happen, I believe, a couple of times when shows, basically were done and finished during a writer's strike, with the script having been finished already, so they didn't really need the writers on set. But I don't know. It would be weird to continue filming when the entire Hollywood and all actors over the world were on strike. I don't know. I just wanted to delve into the short article and laugh at a couple of things, because this article brings up some interesting talking points. So the article goes, Season 2 of The Lord of the Rings of Prime successfully wrapped up filming a few weeks before the actors' strike. Now, it is always important to mention that, no matter what you do over there, Rings of Prime, no matter what you say or what you write, you are a big failure. Now, in my eyes, you are the biggest TV failure in the last whoever knows how long. Not only because you're boasting of being an adaptation of the appendices to The Lord of the Rings, a chapter worth of notes in the end of the books, but also being a bad show overall. And whatever you say that you put a lot of money into it, a lot of work and effort, nobody believes you that you put a lot of effort and work and heart into it, because the show is of a very poor quality from, each and every single aspect. As far as the direction, the writing, the acting, the music is unmemorable. I know that the main theme was supposed to be composed by Howard Shore. For some reason, I find it hard to believe. The rest was supposed to be composed by Bear McCreary. Whatever it was, I don't remember a single note. And as far as the CGI goes, as I said, now there are multiple shows and films from that same year I mean, from 2 years ago, that looked much better and had much smaller budget. So, yeah, your show looking okay and mediocre doesn't mean anything. And on the other hand, actually, it means that you did a poor job. And we are talking about the CGI here, not the costumes, which the costumes look horrible, and everybody knows that. And it continues. According to Variety, Prime Video's The Rings of Prime had already completed filming for its second season when the AFTRA strike began, joining the Writers Guild of America in a historical dual strike. The talks between the Actors Union and the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers have broken down, paving the way for a strike vote and the subsequent cessation of scripted film and TV work worldwide. The ongoing writers' strike in the US has already disrupted numerous productions, and a concurrent actor strike may bring any remaining projects featuring SAG-AFTRA talent to a standstill, including those filming overseas. This has significant implications for major markets like the UK, which has experienced a slowdown in production recently, exposing vulnerabilities in the local industry. While some productions have managed to complete essential scenes ahead of the strike, such as Roland Emmerich's Those About to Die, starring Anthony Hopkins, others have not been as fortunate. FX's Alien, a series adaptation of the renowned sci-fi franchise, is currently in pre-production in Thailand and may face significant delays due to the strike, and nobody is sorry. Because nobody wants another Alien film or TV show. Now, I will be saying that over and over again. I am just alright and okay with aliens, and I even belong among those fellas who don't mind rewatching Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection, whatever people might think about it. The strikes, it continues, the strike's impact extends beyond Thailand and reaches various international productions, causing disruptions and delays in major projects. HBO's White Lotus Season 3, scheduled to shoot in Thailand, faces further delays as it employs SAG-AFTRA members. The writers' strike already paused the production, and an actors' strike could further complicate that talent schedules. Other high-profile international shoots affected by the strike include Gladiator 2 with Paul Mescal and Pedro Pascal. Nobody wants that either. Who wants Gladiator 2? Film in Morocco, and the martial arts sequel Mortal Kombat 2 in Australia. Again, who wants another Mortal Kombat? I kinda like the old film with Christopher Lambert in it. The Sky and Peacock series The Day of the Jackal, starring Eddie Redmayne and Lashana Lynch, which currently shooting across Central and Eastern Europe, will likely take a break as well. Friends, a popular filming location for streaming giants like Netflix, is also experiencing disruptions to the strike. Season 4 of The Emily in Paris was initially scheduled to begin filming in the late summer or early fall, but the writer's strike pushed the shoot to October. The actors' strike will likely further postpone production and prompt a change in filming locations. Though the truth of the matter remains, whatever they do, whoever strikes or whoever works or doesn't work, The Rings of Power will remain a bad show. But let me know in the comments down below what you think, and that will be all. Thank you very much for watching, and Damarie.